Hey guys, Jack the 80s Man here, and I have a surprise video for you to show you. And that is the TV series of Fawlty Towers, starring John Cleese. That's right. I had those two for Christmas last year. And I gotta say, for the first time I watched them, I loved them. I've been laughing all the way through the series, and I've been obsessing with it today and last year in December. Now, Fawlty Towers is a cafe which is for people who can sleep in their rooms and have dinner in a restaurant or a cafe, I mean. And that's all I can tell you about. There's John Cleese playing Basil, and that woman who played Sybil, and that guy who plays Manuel, who is from Barcelona, who is a lazy waiter who just can't do anything right because he's from Barcelona. And Polly, yeah. So let's check on with the discs. Now the first is the first series disc. And yeah, there are 6 episodes in each season. Let's see. There's the first episode, A Touch of Class, where Lord Mowbray arrives and Basil is only too pleased to cash his lordship check. And Lord Mowbray is a confidence trickster because Polly knows. And the second episode, The Builders, where the lobby is in need of a facelift, so when Sybil is back is turned, and when Sybil is back's turned, Basil goes for the lowest quote job. And the wedding party, Basil is outraged by an outbreak of promiscuity at Fawlty Towers. The hotel inspectors, Basil hears that the hotel inspectors are in the area just after he has been exceptionally rude to a guest, who is obsessed with spoons. The gourmet night, the cream of Torquay society is present for a special gourmet night at Fawlty Towers. And the Germans. While Sybil is in hospital, Basil tells some German tourists the truth about their fatherland, where Basil keeps saying about war, and he does the funny walk, which is so memorable and hilarious. I've been doing that dance in drummer club, in front of my friends and teachers. That was pleasing. And the second series of Fawlty Towers. There's a disc where John Cleese as Basil doing a funny walk. I love doing that dance. Communication problems, where the geriatric major and the interdimensionally deaf Mrs. Richards lead Basil ever close to a nervous breakdown. The episode where Mrs. Richards is deaf, and the psychiatrist, where a visitor psychiatrist seems to find Basil rather fascinating, but you know it's not really about that. This happened in 15 minutes or 16 minutes ago. And Basil is looking at the woman who Basil is looking at the woman where Basil is looking at finding a woman where the man has been smuggling, and Sybil Fawlty thinks he's looking at the woman who he has been looking at all night. And Waldorf salad, which is the funniest episode. An American guest demands quality service for Waldorf salad. And the kipper and the corpse. With total disregard for Basil's blood pressure, one of the guests dies in the hotel. So Basil and Manuel and Polly had to hide him. The anniversary, where Sybil flounces off to the golf course when Basil has apparently forgotten their 15th wedding anniversary. And the final episode, the very final episode of Fawlty Towers, is Basil the Rat, where Manuel insists that his pet rodent is the Silberan hamster. Basil is convinced it's a rat. The final episode, where the hotel inspector wants Fawlty Towers the cafe clean, with no dirt and no disease. And Manuel wants to keep his hamster pet. But Basil the hamster has gone missing and been hiding all around Fawlty Towers. And that was it. That's Fawlty Towers Series 1 and 2. I'm so surprised that many people have heard of it, because my teacher Simon says it's famous. Yeah. Even my grandma and granddad is a huge fan of Fawlty Towers. Even my friends have as well. Yes, John Cleese starring Fawlty Towers. Yeah. My favorite show of all time, along with Mr. Bean, the live action series and the animated series. Yeah. Funniest British comedies. Basil Fawlty in Fawlty Towers, the funniest comedy of all time in Britain, and Mr. Bean, the live action and animated series. And that's it for Fawlty Towers. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like down below, subscribe to my channel, and please enjoy watching my video of Fawlty Towers. Enjoy the entertainment and all that stuff.